It is?
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I see there's already people on.
There are. When's the live thing coming up on ours?
You have to keep refreshing. It'll show up.
I'm refreshing. Channel. Hi, everybody. How are ya?
I'm live on here now.
I'm not there.
Hi, everyone.
You gonna pause that?
Yeah.
Oh, you already did. Why isn't mine coming in?
It's
Is it right there? No, that's an old one.
Yeah, that's June 16th. It'll show up because mine just show up on mine. It says 15 watching on there. Hi, everyone. I hope you guys can see us. Oh, there we go. We got some hellos. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Denise.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. We are both exhausted.
Oh, pooped.
Exhausted.
Poop.
Oh, Michelle. Michelle's watching. From work.
Hi, Michelle.
Close the app. You can open it.
I'm gonna close the app and reopen it.
Hi, everyone. Hey, it would be a weekly live show if my Jean-Luc didn't have tech issues.
Of course.
That's what my sister just said. Hi, Tina. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Dr. T. Hi, my sister's watching. Hi, Donna, April, Catherine, Laura. Wow, there's a lot of you watching already tonight. 31. Wow, that's insane. 32. Hi, everyone. Right there, on direct.
Oh, on direct. I missed it on direct.
So Brittany Jones, and she's finally able to catch a live. And like we said, everyone, we're doing these every week now. So
Ooh,
you guys,
Michelle's listening from work.
yeah. So you guys have to understand. You guys don't worry if you miss us. We don't get insulted.
No, not at all.
We all have lives.
Completely get it.
Just like so, like I guess I'll just talk about that right now. We're taking a break for a few weeks.
Oh, April, we are going to sleep like babies tonight.
Yeah.
Babies, I tell you.
Do you want to talk about the first break thing that we're
well,
doing?
they already know this week we took a break because of
No recipes came out.
No, because of work. We were very busy at work. Nick and organized an entire week of activities for his office, and I helped him with that. I was also very busy with evening activities after work. We had events that we both participated in, and I actually worked as part of the events. So that kept us busy. Plus, we all know what today was. Well, actually, what this weekend was for us in Toronto. It was Pride, and that's why I'm wearing my Pride shirt. At least one of them. This is the one Lisa gave me.
We'll talk more about Pride.
Yeah, we'll talk more about Pride in a bit.
But yeah, so we're taking another week of break of videos. We won't be posting any recipes or any our favorite things this week, and we're probably doing the same thing for the following week.
There might be like a special.
There might be special videos here and there,
but
like,
nothing.
No recipes right now. We're taking a little break. We're trying to recharge. We're very busy, so I hope you guys understand. But we will have more recipes. We're still thinking up ideas of what we want to make. We also have ideas for theme weeks.
Yes, exactly.
So we actually have an idea of doing a 0-point dinners week.
Mm-hmm.
So
every meal, every night you'll have a meal that we eat that is a
0-point dinner,
or as close to 0 as possible.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, guess what? There's points.
Yeah, but
you can do.
And we talked about why we have these types of meals. Sometimes there's days where you do go to work and you have a more higher point lunch because of work events. Sometimes you need lower point dinners, so that's why we are actually showing these kinds of things.
Linda just said she was watching our Wellness Weekend video and decided to put it on pause to come watch us live instead. Yeah. Awesome, Linda. Thank you so much.
Thanks for calling that out, Linda. You want to talk about the Wellness Weekend
video
that just came out?
So on Saturday, we just released our Wellness Weekend video from Montreal when all of you knew we were flown to Montreal to participate and do 2 workshops, one in English and one in French, at the very first Canadian Wellness Weekend. So it's a weekend where you go with other WW members. You have activity, you have
If you guys want to see the video, it's up now on our channel.
Watch the video.
Watch the video. We just rewatched it right now.
Yes.
And we actually still feel kind of like how amazing it was. And so a lot of people asked us, like, is this coming to my place? How can I sign up? This was the first one tested ever.
Yes,
and it wasn't even tested in the United States. I know our American friends. I know, like, we're shocked because in Canada we don't get stuff first. That's why we're saying that.
Well, this is something that Brenda created. Yeah, Brenda Laredo created herself.
Yeah.
She came out with this idea, and it was a huge success. We enjoyed it ourselves.
And Tina Davis, it is. So we actually got word this week on Thursday.
Yes.
From Brenda saying that they presented to
WWE. Went very well.
That it went very well, and they will be rolling out across Canada and the United States.
We know they are having one for sure, another one in Quebec next summer, but they're hoping to have another one in between, and who knows, there might be one coming to your province near you. We will keep you guys informed as much as we know, because I'm sure we were also told they want us involved in them somehow, so that's kind of cool.
So
we
that's
love
why
that.
we keep saying, if you guys share that you want a wellness weekend, say in Halifax, or you do it in Edmonton, you do it in Calgary, you go do it in Victoria, any of the cities that you guys have out there that you live in, if you make that happen and you have enough people wanting to do it, they will actually create one, and we might be the guest speakers.
Exactly.
And so that's why we're trying to say, a lot of people want us to visit. This might be another way for us to actually visit you guys. So just putting it out there, share the video, share the actual video with your WW groups, your WW friends, your actual friends on Facebook. Share it, because the more people who talk about it, the more it gets out there, the more WW will see there's demand, and it will actually want to actually do it.
Deadpan.
Yeah, so Lindy says she's watching us live in the car.
Oh, cool. Hey, that's going to use a lot of data, man.
Yeah, be careful.
Be careful. Don't use your data on us. Yeah. It ain't worth it.
Michelle Zerber, don't worry. It's coming in the States, too. So I know you just said maybe I need to with Canada. You don't need to. We were told specifically that
it'll be there somehow. Very cool, Diana. Diana Tanner said, Happy Pride. Her and her wife are watching from St. Petersburg, Florida. Yeah. So that's so awesome. And happy Pride to the two of you. And the fact that you're both on WW is awesome.
And a shout out to Deanne Parker. She just said she found our channel yesterday.
Yes.
And that she just started and she loves her energy.
On Thursday.
If you watch any of our videos,
energy is really low today.
This is low. This is low for us. I don't know what it is when we're actually like super hyper.
Lindy's asking about a video of me on the float. No one posted that yet.
Yeah, so what happened is I couldn't get a good video of him. We were trying to see if we can find other ways. We asked our friend Andrea. I'll have to look at my footage. That's the problem. I did film a bunch of stuff. We are going to be releasing a video about what we did this weekend. So that's why we're saying there's some videos going to be popping up here and there. So you'll get to see it Pride, and you'll get to see him on the float. I did have him actually on Instagram. So you go on Instagram, you look at the live, you look at my story. I actually did film part of it was him on the float. So you guys will get to see that there.
It was actually kind of funny. I can't lie. I don't know if we want to talk about this right now, about the float, since we were talking.
No, we'll come back to Pride after, because
okay,
we said we do it in order for that.
Yeah.
So we just talked about the wellness video. So please go watch that video.
Go watch it. Every wellness video will most likely be a little bit different. I'm sure they'll roll out different things according to the area. Weekend video. What am I talking about? Wellness weekend will be a little bit different, I'm sure. According to what's in the area, they will do certain things. But if it's Brenda and her team organizing them all, you are in for a treat.
Yeah,
if we're there, then you know what? There's just trouble.
It's an amazing experience. So that's why we're really asking you guys to share this, because like we loved it so much that we would love for you guys to experience this in your own provinces or states or country. It was really empowering. We felt like we were in utopia for a weekend, where we felt somewhere where everyone loved each other and everyone understood how it felt to just be loved.
And it didn't matter how small, how big. It didn't matter how much you had to lose, because guess what? Losing 5 pounds to someone is equivalent to somebody else losing 100.
Yeah.
So never really judge other people for their journey.
Yeah.
I really want to emphasize that. Never judge anyone for their journey, because we don't know. We cannot walk in another person's shoes.
We strongly believe in the world of the power of positivity, and we've seen it happen through what we've actually done, where we've started just ourselves releasing pictures and videos when we first started doing this channel, and now other people out there are doing their own picture before and after. Amanda from Windsor, who would never show pictures before, actually does routinely before and after, because she knows that she could inspire anybody out there. You can inspire other people, and if we keep inspiring others and we inspire other people, look at this wave of happiness and positivity we're creating, and that's what we're about now. We love this whole positivity and just people helping each other.
And being proud of ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what? Being proud of our achievements, being proud of our failures. And I know that sounds weird, but sometimes you really have to own your failure is what I mean.
Yeah.
Be proud of them. Because guess what? The only way you learn is by failing.
Yeah. So we'll come back to Pride in a bit.
Yes.
Because we have a topic this week.
What's
our topic this week, honey? Do you remember?
You.
And you.
It's you.
It's you.
We're going to talk about Nick today.
We're talking about each other tonight.
Us.
Yeah, us.
So
we don't have exactly anything planned.
We're waiting for questions.
We're waiting for questions. We're waiting to actually see what you guys want to know about us. We're very open book.
Thanks,
so,
Linda.
So if you ask us a question, just send it on the chat screen. What we'll do is we'll jump back and forth between topics that you guys ask us, personal questions, and then we'll come back to some of the stuff we have written here as well.
Nicolas, je veux te parler en français pour une seconde parce que quelqu'un qui vient de Massachusetts, I can't say it another way. That's the way someone always said it to me.
That's a bad
It's
word.
very
and
bad.
You're gonna be You're gonna get
I didn't
mad
say-
marking.
I didn't say
You
it.
said Massachusetts.
That's what I said. So Donna said she loves it when we speak French. I think that was very sweet of her. So I had to throw that out there.
That's awesome.
Where did we meet? That's the
Okay.
first question. That was Tina Davis. You want me to start that?
Yeah,
one?
you start that one.
So,
I'll keep reading questions.
We met 7 years ago in a Yahoo chat room. I'm not sure if all of you are familiar with Yahoo chat rooms, but back in the day, there was a gay section on there. And I will tell you something, they were not the most of PG of rooms.
No.
But both of us were quite innocent. And I was on a trip, oddly enough, in Montreal. Nick was at home in Mississauga. And I sent him a message, and we start chit-chatting. And as we chit-chat more and more, we decided to talk on the phone.
Which I never really gave people my phone number back in the day. I was one of those people who I feared everyone.
So we talked on the phone for a bit. And as we were talking on the phone, he's like, I moved to Mississauga a year ago. I'm like, I moved to Mississauga a year ago. I was born in Montreal. I'm like, weird. I'm in Montreal as we speak, but I'm French-Canadian. He's like, well, I'm French-Canadian. I didn't learn English till I was 10. I'm like, okay, this is just really weird. He goes, but at the age of 10, I moved to Sudbury, Ontario. You moved to Sudbury, Ontario. My entire family, Jean-Luc's entire family is from Sudbury. My aunts, my uncles. He's like, yeah. I said, well, how old are you? And he's like, I'm 25. I'm like, I have a cousin. And he's gay and he just got married. And he goes, Eric? And then I said his last name, and Nick and my cousin Eric were best friends in high school. So Nick already knew a lot of my family. He knew them as grandma or great aunt or second cousin. But then he also had to relearn them as ma tante and aunts and uncles and things like that. So Nick already knew my family, basically. He knew my entire family.
So I'll answer another question that someone had on here, and then I'll ask you. I'll then ask you the questions I saw. So our jobs. So usually we don't tell exactly where we work. Some people, if you watched our Instagram feed today, you might have realized where we work. But I'm actually in IT. I work in. I'm a analyst. I work with computers. That's why all the website stuff, all the social media stuff, I can do pretty well because that's what I went to school for. I went to University of Waterloo in computer science. So I am a mathematic major. So I'm a mathy, nerdy kind of guy. And Jean-Luc?
I work in HR. I work as part of an accommodations team, and I will say it, I am a sign language interpreter, and that's what I do for a living. I've been doing that for about 20 years now. So it's kind of weird not signing and interpreting what I'm saying right now, but it's too difficult with Nick not knowing sign language.
We'll kind of explain something about that. We feel bad that we're not in French.
Yep,
and
because it is our first language.
And we're not in sign language.
And we're not in sign language.
Because Jean-Luc is an interpreter. To him, we feel we would love to have all our videos interpreted in sign language or in French.
Yeah.
Dubbed in French or French videos. But we just don't have time to do it, and it hurts us that we can't do that. Maybe someday.
We have our fingers crossed that someday things might happen, and we will be the very first fully accessible multilingual show.
Yeah.
How cool would that be? Oh, anyways, that's so cool. So that's what I've been doing for about 20 years now as a sign language interpreter. Someone had a really cool question that I just saw, and it was, what do you find incredible in the other person?
Yeah, what was something? Yeah, I just wrote that one.
Did you write that? It's funny that we both saw that one, right? Diane asked about our exercise at Good Life, and Diana, I think that's a great question, but tonight I think we're really focusing on just
body step, body attack.
Yes, those are the best classes.
Aquazumba.
And Aquazumba. The thing is, though, we are going to do a video on some of those classes eventually, individual videos on all the classes. We know the instructors, so hopefully we can get them to actually maybe do a sample class with us, and so we can promote those classes and get more people to try them out, because I think that would be great.
Someone said that, someone asked about our first dates, which I can fill in. Our first date was, I actually had to go for tux fitting for my friend from university that I was in her wedding as the man of honor.
But everything intertwined from our first conversation. Like, from our first conversation, Nick was that night when we talked online, you were going to her stagette, or her stagette. Yeah. Her bachelorette party. Yeah. And so he left and he went to the bachelorette party. We started texting back and forth for a while.
Yeah.
And then we both went on work trips exactly at the same time.
Yeah.
We didn't like him. No, we went on the date first. We went on the date, so we went to his tuxedo fitting.
Yeah, and then after the tuxedo fitting, went to Boston Pizza. So that Boston Pizza is the one at Square One in Mississauga.
Yep.
So if anybody goes there, often that's the one.
We sat there for how many hours and just talked.
You guys understand, when we met, I know you guys always say this, like how we're meant to be. We didn't stop spending time with each other almost instantly. We basically moved in together, like within.
We had a U-Haul already packed. It was ready to go.
Well, no, my apartment was empty for 4 months.
Well, I'm just saying, you moved in with me.
Yeah, I just basically.
We tried to move in to go back and forth, but then it was in the long run it was easier to move in with me.
So there's one more question here I'll answer from Lindy, and then another question from someone else, and then I'll go back and talk about some of the other things. So Lindy asked, are WWE kitties our first animals together? No, we had Pooner.
We had Pooner.
Our little fish.
Our little rainbow. What are they called again?
The Siamese.
The Siamese fish. The fighting fish.
I don't know what they're called.
His name was Punani. That's terrible.
He was Pooner.
In French though we named him Arc-en-Ciel.
Yeah, Arc-en-Ciel.
He was Arc-en-Ciel in French, which is rainbow.
Yeah. So that, and then another question was, what's our favorite WWE dessert? Crust-of-Jello pie.
Yeah, I would
That's
think
the one we use the most, and we use it to make other things with it. Yeah. That's awesome, Donna. I'm so glad we could help you lose an extra 10 pounds. Like, if this,
seriously, that's amazing. And you know what? Guess what? I'm not gonna take that. Thank you.
You're
the one that did it.
You guys are doing this yourselves.
Did this.
It's all inside you. It's just positivity, reinforcing that positivity. It helps.
And we love the fact that you guys think that we're there giving this to you, but you guys are doing it to yourself because you're believing in yourselves. Yeah. That's the difference there. Yeah.
So now I'll go back to some of the stuff that happened this weekend because there's no more questions. We'll let more questions come in. You can write it down as they're coming in, and then what I'll do is I'll go through some of these other things here. You can help me as well, hon. So what did we do Saturday, hon? What did we do?
This Saturday?
Yeah, what did we do?
Oh my goodness. So, we're on tour break, right? So we did not do a tour at all this Saturday. But we happened to be in Mississauga, and there happened to be like a Living Arts Center meeting going on at 9 a.m. on Saturday morning,
and we
happened to pop in at.
And ended up speaking for an hour in front of everyone because
yes.
Everybody kept asking us questions. So yes, we popped into that meeting. We'll be going back, like we said to them, we'll be going back on tour. So those of you who actually missed us this weekend when we popped in, don't worry, we will be back to the Living Arts Center. We just know there's locations right now that have not seen us and that we still have to weigh in. And so if we're visiting friends in a certain area, or if we're near home and we're near locations that are, workshops that are close nearby, we'll probably pop in. We might be there and we might see you guys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Someone just said, Marique Bagaya said she has pictures of me at Pride.
Oh,
can you email them to us?
Or post them?
Or post them somewhere and hashtag WWGays. Yeah. Post them on Facebook. That would be fantastic. I'd love to see them.
I was walking in the crowd.
Yeah, and it was hard for me. Like, I don't know. I couldn't see anybody.
And we saw a few people. We got recognized a few times.
I got recognized on stage with some... It was so funny, the lady... I didn't tell you how it happened, did I?
Yeah.
Where it was so cute. I have to say it, because I won't remember.
We can talk about Pride now, anyway.
So, I'm on the float, and I'm interpreting, and a lady passes by with her camera, and you can see she's filming the drag queen. She's filming everything. Then she films at me, and her face, you don't see her, and then all of a sudden, she does one of these. She did a double take in her camera. It was the cutest thing. And then she points at me. She goes, "You're a WWE gay."
Yeah.
And it was so cool.
And then he pointed.
And I pointed her out. And
so I ran across all the people standing while we were walking in the parade to actually go say hi to her. So if you're watching, say hi.
It was crazy.
And then I saw somebody else when I was walking in the parade who at one point we were stopped. I just looked at this beautiful lady that was sitting right there with her husband. And I was like, "Oh hi!" And I started talking to them. I said, "Oh, I lost 100 pounds on it." She's like, "I know. I follow you." And I was like, "Oh my god."
That's crazy. It happened to us yesterday too when we were walking down the street. We were at one of the radio stations and a lady came by and her and her friend were like, "Oh, I missed you at St. Catharines."
Pride was great. We had a good time. We were there 2 nights in a row, Friday night, Saturday night, so we're really exhausted tonight.
And Friday night, I'm going to tell you something, everybody. Nick was very, very, very intoxicated. Well, I shouldn't say very. It's not like he drank that much, but he drank...
I don't remember the night.
He doesn't remember the night. And we had a weekend of indulgence.
Yes.
We indulged. We were not good whatsoever. This was our Pride. This was our weekend. We had Thai food.
Ice cream.
We had ice cream. We had Thai food. We had Chinese tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to tell you the truth. That's the one thing. We are not going to sugarcoat.
We're real people. We still have moments where we want to indulge, and we did this weekend. The scale wasn't that bad to you, though, when you went to check. I haven't checked it, but you said yours was...
I wasn't bad. Okay, I was naked, though.
Yeah.
Because I guess, you know, the clothes would add a few more. But I wanted to see what my true body weight was.
Yeah.
And I was at 177,
Yeah.
which really isn't bad. It's a 1 pound over my goal, which
Yeah.
isn't much.
Yeah.
So...
We're not afraid.
Not afraid.
We're not afraid. We know like the way our bodies work. If we go back to eating regularly and going back to the other thing too, we walk for 3 days straight. We have so many steps. It's insane. So that's another thing here.
Lindy said, "Was this our first Pride parade together?" It was actually first
was.
that we walked together in it. And the funny part is we didn't even get to really walk in it together.
It was kind of sad. I won't lie.
I would have rather been with you.
What's funny is that can we say what Brenda told you? The text that she told you about.
Oh my God! So Brenda, I can't think of her name right now, and it's on
Brenda Sky.
Brenda Sky. Thank you, Brenda Sky. Brenda Sky. I'm just like too many names.
She's the leader from.
She's downtown.
Vaughan.
No, downtown.
No, she's from Vaughan. She's the one we saw after we went to the one that she replaced Cheryl Hur's meeting on the weekday at the church.
No, that wasn't
in Woodbridge. Yes, it was.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm getting confused with people today.
I'm not getting confused. I know who this is.
Okay. Excellent. Yes,
Okay.
and I totally agree. Yeah.
So she said that she would love if maybe next year there was a WW float with us on it.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
She's like, oh my God, can we lobby together for a WW to get a float in next year's parade? And then we can all ride on it together. How fun would that be? Sorry if we outed that idea, but you know what? We think it's a great idea. Let's work on this. I think it would be really cool to see that WW is part of the community. Part of this Pride thing, which we maybe should talk about a little bit, is allies.
Yeah.
Allies.
So a lot of people always ask us, why do they need a parade? Why do they celebrate? Pride is not just for gay people. Pride is for everyone. It's a moment. It's a celebration to say we don't care who you are. You can be anyone, love anyone you want. This is celebrating you, and it's not just for us. It's for all people that just be yourself. It's the same thing WW kind of celebrates. It says, you know, be yourself, be your true self, be
your authentic
Yeah.
you. That's what the world needs. We need to be more who we are deep down inside. We need to share what we know what we share, and it's really important.
Other things that happened at Pride, we actually ran into the Made Good company. So
Yes.
you guys know we did a favorite thing on Made Good about their desserts. Actually, put it up, hun. We actually met Mama.
We
She
met
calls her
Mama.
and she's actually she owns the company.
Yeah, she
and
owns it.
She actually gave us this for free because we told
Which
her
was
about her
fantastic.
channel.
She's like, I love you. That's awesome. So hopefully she follows us. And these are new. I've never seen them before, but they're the Rice Krispie Squares. But they're strawberry flavored, and they are, honey, what are they?
Amazing.
They're
really
absolutely
good.
delicious. Because
Yeah.
Nick,
I didn't like the original one.
Nick was not a fan of the vanilla ones, which is fine. You know, you don't always like every flavor, but we know we like these products, and these strawberry ones were amazing.
So someone just asked, I'm just going to cut in right now.
Yeah.
Have we ever been to Peterborough? Yes, we actually did a tour stop in Peterborough last month, I think it was. We should be back in Lindsay at some point too. So
yeah, there's two questions. You saw that one about us. Who's more emotional?
Yeah, I wrote it down for now because I was going to finish Pride.
Okay, let's finish Pride first. Yeah.
Who else did we run into?
We also ran into Linda
with
the
Dog Guides.
Dogguides.ca, and Linda actually filmed a little bit of a video with us, which was great.
Yeah.
Awesome to see these puppies getting all the love and remembering that these guide dogs are lifesavers in their own right. They're there to provide the eyes, the ears,
for someone who needs it.
And so support your local charities, support your local organizations, look into that stuff. I think it's so important that we become a society that really depends on each other and uses each other's strengths and shares each other's strengths. So.
Yeah. So something else that we want to talk about about Pride is we met a lot of people this weekend, so if you've seen us, if you've seen pictures of us, or taking pictures of us, please post them and put #WGays on Connect, on Instagram, on Facebook. We would love to see them. We rarely get to take pictures of ourselves when we do stuff like this, and now that people see us, it's nice to see, part of our lives, because we never get to remember these memories, and now that we're doing this stuff, we get to see it a bit now.
Bye, Paigey, we love you. Lindy's daughter says, "Say bye to my boyfriends."
Yeah, Lindy's gonna watch it later. That's what's cool about these live shows. You can come in and out, and then come back later and watch it again. It's great. We love it. We love that you guys are enjoying this new platform, this new way we're doing this. So yeah, that was about it for Pride, right?
It was crazy. We danced a lot on Friday night. Well, Friday night we didn't dance much because Nick went home. I brought Nick home at around 11.
I didn't do it on purpose.
He did.
I don't drink
you know what?
much.
We still had a good time. We got to walk around. We got to see people. I'm telling you, if you've never been to Pride before, I would recommend everybody go at least once.
Yes.
It might not be for everybody.
No,
There's a
yeah,
variety of
yeah.
people. You have to understand the LGBTQ2 plus community is a vast variety of
different people
who have come
But
together.
we accept everyone. That's
we
the
accept
thing.
everyone. So it doesn't matter where you fall in the spectrum, because you're still loved. That rainbow is full of love and friendship and family. So
So one thing we forgot to talk about 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
And I want to bring up now before we go back to questions is we actually got this thank you card from the Brantford location.
Oh my goodness.
So Megan and I don't remember everybody there.
Too many. Well, there's a bunch of names in here.
Yeah. So they actually wrote out a full thank you card for us. We wanted to thank you guys. We forgot to mention
this meant the world to us. Again, we never expect anything. We don't want anything.
No, we want us to be friends.
We want you guys to watch the channel.
Yeah, that's
hopefully
what we want.
Enjoy it and get something out of it, even if it's just a little bit, and even if it's just it's okay to get annoyed with us sometimes. Just letting you all know
we're okay.
We're okay with that.
We know we're annoying.
We're getting to it.
Yeah, we get it. And something else I want to talk about is our video that we released yesterday, the Wellness Weekend, actually featured music by my stepbrother. Dustin. So guys, if you guys watched the video, Dustin Michaud, who's my stepbrother, he actually he's a musician. He's been doing music since he was a kid. He plays guitar. And
Your sister said we're the Gophers because we're thanking them for a thank you card.
Yeah, we are.
Hey, Cynthia.
We are the Gophers.
No, after you.
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 No, after you. Indubitably. They say that a lot too. Indubitably. So we actually asked him to produce music for us because he's a musician. He's good with it.
He's great with it.
And that song he sent us for the video we did, it was just so perfect. It works.
It was funny at first. I was like, "Are you sure that's gonna fit?" Because we liked part of it, and I was like, "Is it gonna?" And then we watched it again, and I was like, "Yeah, this is amazing. It actually works so good."
So so we're glad, and he's actually sent us a lot of music. So most of the music we'll be having from now on will be unique music. You can actually get some of his music, I think, on iTunes too. So I'll go look into him. Like, if anybody like that song that we had for our video, we can maybe look into him actually putting it to make it available. He's on Spotify. Message says so.
Yes, he is on Spotify.
So Dustin Michaud on Spotify. Look him up for him there. So I just want to make sure to plug that because we like helping local businesses. Like today, we actually met someone at the Pride, which was your back brace thing. What's their name again?
I have it right here. I have the email.
Yeah, I don't remember their name.
Where is it? Sorry about the wait, people. Sorry about the wait. Anderlease.
Yeah, Adrenalise.
Adrenalise.
So it's a back support. So Jean-Luc has had issues with his back.
With my back. And
he has a posture issue. He doesn't keep his posture well. And so
I bought this brace a while ago, and I don't wear it because it hurts and it's annoying. So today I was walking by, and I happened to walk by this table, and I was like, "This is interesting." Yeah. And I'd love to wear it more often, especially because when I'm signing and I'm interpreting, it would help my posture, and not only that, it would probably remove a lot of my backaches that I get. Just bad posture.
So we're gonna try it, see if it helps them out. We also ran into the Schweppes people.
Yes.
We told them that you guys have all Terry Wilmette, who's watching.
Oh my goodness.
Now, we told them that you bought the actual.
You found the product and you've been looking for it. Yeah, it was awesome.
So we showed them that too. So we ran into a lot of people. We talked to radio stations because that's one thing we're trying to do right now. And actually, this is probably where the time we're asking for help. We're asking for your help.
We actually had the help of one person that I want to shout out first. We wanted to give a shout out for Cindy Coleman. Cindy actually heard our cry for help, and I don't want to call it a cry for help, but she heard us because we had mentioned last week in our live show that, we'd really like to meet Marilyn Dennis. And she actually sent an email out to the Marilyn Dennis show and got a reply, and they replied back with, "Thank you so much for this information. We'll be passing it along to the production team." Yeah, so which is amazing.
So what we're asking now is if any of you would take in your heart to...
Good night, Tina.
To actually send an email to the Marilyn Dennis show about our story, or if we've helped you out in any way in your journey, if you can send maybe tweet at Marilyn Dennis show, or go on Instagram and send them a message on Instagram about what we've done. We would love to be on her show. Yeah. She's one of our number one, we would love to meet Oprah and Ellen and of course, but Marilyn Dennis is someone we've been listening to for years on Chum FM. So if we could get to meet her, it would be like a dream come true. So we're asking for your help. We can't do this, but if you guys can do this for us, write emails, tweet them. It'll really help us out. And thank you, Shannon, for already offering to do it.
She's like, I'm on it tonight.
Yeah. So just thank you so much. If you guys are willing to do this, we'd be forever grateful if you guys could help us out.
Exactly. I did have a question that was a while back. We've been married for 8 years, by the way, and we've been together for 11. And then somebody else asked where we, our proposal, like what happened, how do we propose?
Okay, so I'm going to write that, so you do the proposal. I have other questions that other people here.
So basically, our proposal was done in Sudbury. It was when we were invited to the cousin that we had, my cousin, Nick's best friend, we were invited to his surprise wedding reception. And I slipped and fell and broke my wrist up in Sudbury, up north. When I was on heavy medication, I proposed to Nick.
It basically went like this.
My career's done.
My career's over. Will you marry? With tears. Will you marry me? And I was like, sure, honey. He was a little intoxicated. He was also on medication.
What is that question, Michelle?
I wrote it down. We're gonna get to it.
We will get to it.
We've jumped back and forth. I already wrote it down, Michelle. Don't worry about it. We're gonna talk about it. So he asked me. He ended up asking me to marry him while on medication and also on alcoholic beverages because he was still not completely sobered up. And I said, sure, honey, because to me he was just a drunk asking stupid questions. But then the next morning I asked him if he would.
Was it the next morning or was it in the car on the way back to the hospital?
It was on the way car. Yeah, it was in the car on the way to the hospital.
Yeah, because at that point in time I had already decided this is when I need to tell my parents about Nick.
Yeah.
My parents at the time, and I'll be very honest, I did not know how my parents were going to take it. My parents are very I hate to use very Catholic, but they're very religious and very they have a very strong spiritual belief and religious belief, and I respect them for that in many ways.
They're amazing people.
Fantastic. And we don't have any issues with anybody that that believes in a religion whatsoever. I think everybody
should be able to do what they want.
Able to do what they want.
Yeah. Let live and let live. That's
exactly.
Motto.
I don't want to be judged, so who am I to judge somebody else?
Yeah.
That's exactly how it is. And don't get me wrong, we're all human. We all do have bias at times, and we make comments. And a lot of times we make these comments out of ignorance, and we make these comments because we don't realize what we're saying, and we don't think before we speak.
Yeah.
So anyways, I was afraid that my parents weren't going to be very understanding yet. And I was completely opposite, actually. They were fully understanding. It took them a while to actually fully open up, of course. But
they love me now.
They adore him. They absolutely adore him. Yeah.
They're amazing.
So that's basically how we met, and in a nutshell, how we proposed.
So one of the questions we had a while back was, who's more emotional out of the two of us?
I think we both are now.
I cry at the drop of a hat.
Look at all the videos I'm crying in now. Every freaking minute
He's
I'm crying.
more emotional now with age.
Yeah, I think the age has something to do with it. I think it's also because I'm feeling more comfortable in myself, and I don't try to hide how I feel.
But I'm a very emotional
anger,
person, though.
But he's very emotional.
Yeah, I cried at Harry Potter, the last movie, the entire movie. I cried through the entire thing because it was. And then actually, one other thing I want to talk about that people asking us about a wedding. We actually have videos from our wedding.
Yeah,
so
we're gonna try to find them.
We're thinking we're gonna use that as a video probably on our anniversary this year to show you guys our wedding video. So when Jean-Luc sang to me and
it doesn't sound very pretty.
You get to see my dad.
Yeah, you get to see your dad because your dad's there.
My dad has passed away since then.
Yes, we have a visitor.
Another question that we had is, do we work together?
Is that Michelle's question? Where's Michelle's question?
It's coming up. I'm jumping because I'm trying to do I'm writing down the ones I'm missing, but I will come back to it.
I just feel bad because I don't know if she's going to stick around that long. Well, so I just want to make sure she gets
I wrote it down, so we'll get to it shortly. But let's do it now. So she asked us who came up with the channel idea, and somebody else also asked, what does the WWE gaze mean? How did we come up with that? So our channel actually was created. It was actually really both of our ideas.
Well, it's kind of funny because it happened a little bit when Nick was traveling a lot. Nick was traveling a lot to Ottawa for his work at one point, and he was gone Monday through Thursday.
For 8 months.
For 8 months.
I would fly and come back.
Facebook Live did actually just happen to start at that point in time, and I would sometimes, while Nick was flying home, go up on Facebook Live. I would not show my face. I'd have the cats in the background, and I'd just talk, and I'd be like, blah, 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 blah. And people would watch. It was really weird.
Yeah, our friends would watch.
Our friends would watch, and I'm like, at one point, I think the most I ever had was
like 10 people.
10 or 15, even that, if that. And I was like, this is kind of fun, but never thought of anything of it. And then we talked about it for a bit,
And we said, you know, it was a cool
But
idea.
what would we do?
Yeah, so when we actually started losing weight last year, we didn't share much on social media that we were losing weight. We talked about this on tour. We actually didn't want to share because we thought everybody would judge us. We thought everybody would say, oh, here they go again. How much weight would they lose and gain this time? And we were really afraid that people would just judge us on, again, trying to lose weight for the next time. So that's why like we were like, you know what, no, like we didn't share, and we were afraid of doing that. So when we did share though, we got more positivity from it. We got more people asking us how we did it, and then we started influencing other people. And that's why we tell all of you now to share your stories, because we didn't think we would inspire others, and look what we've done. If we didn't start sharing, you guys would be watching us right now.
Yeah.
So
and you guys wouldn't be sharing the stuff that you guys are sharing.
Exactly. So you need to share your stories. People will be. You don't know who you can inspire. Sorry, I have to readjust. My back is a little.
Hi, Donalda. Donalda's logged on.
Hi, Donalda.
Yay!
That's awesome.
So happy to see you logging on, Donalda. That's awesome.
And Michelle says she's not leaving anytime.
Yes, I read that too.
Yeah,
Work's got you stuck.
So that's how the channel started. We actually, what happened is that because we started sharing our journey, people kept asking us the same questions, and we thought, you know what? Instead of saying it over and over again, let's record a video just what we did. And that's, if you go back to our earlier videos on our channel, they're very broad videos where we talk generally about our journey and what we did on our journey to try to get to the weight we are at today.
Yeah.
And so that's how it started. We're just recording it for our friends and family to explain to them this is what we did.
But then we started realizing we were having fun making the videos, and we
people
can't lie.
And people started sharing them.
We were kind of like, we felt like we were two kids in high school playing like high school project.
Yeah, like we were like, oh, today we have to film a video for
our channel, like for our it was a project. It was like a school project at first, and don't get me wrong, it still is a school project, but now I think it's evolved.
Laura, you're not too boring to share, and believe me,
never.
You might think you are, but you share, and you don't know if you'll inspire. Because believe me, so many people out there do not share. And I think, was it Sebastiana?
And you said it's Laura?
Was it Sebastiana this week?
Yes, she shared last week, I think it was, for the first time. She had walked a 5K.
She's now inspiring other people. You do not know, like, everybody thinks your story is not important. You're all important, and you need to stop lowering yourself. You are an important person, and your story is important.
And Laura, get rid of the negativity.
Yes.
Don't do it. Don't think you're boring, because your life might be boring to you, but to somebody else, it could be the most inspiring thing ever.
Oh, you're welcome, Sandy. We birthday wish.
Yes, we sent. Sandy asked us to send a birthday wish to her son a couple weeks ago. Was it last week? I think it was. Our weeks have melded all together.
Yeah,
so.
we're a little tired. I'm actually going to New York this week.
He is, and then I'm meeting up with him over next weekend, because guess what's in New York next week? World Pride. So I don't know if you guys understand what World Pride is, and we can maybe talk about it just a little bit right now, because you'll hear more about it next week when we actually film videos there. World Pride is, it's marking this year 50 years since the Stonewall riots. And Stonewall is an actual bar that was in New York that actually the transgender community...
You're welcome, Sebastiana.
The transgender community actually... back in the day, you could get arrested for being gay.
Yeah.
You could get put into jail because it was illegal to even go to a gay bar.
Yeah,
it was all on the DL, all on the down low.
Yeah.
So, in 50 years ago, in 1969, is when the riots were created, and that's where Pride comes from. That's where people were arrested for finally saying, this is enough is enough. Why does it matter who we love? Why does it matter if I feel like...
And that's how Pride started. And that's why a lot of people say, why do they have a party? The root of Pride is just saying, why are we...
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Why are we being accused of doing something so wrong? Why is us being together such a wrong thing?
Exactly.
And that's what Pride is about.
And that's not only just for the gay community. It's for the queer,
anyone.
It's for the transgender, it's for the bisexual, it's for the two-spirited, it's for everybody.
Everybody.
And again, that plus in our acronym, the LGBTQ2+, means anybody in that gamut. Along that beautiful rainbow, that's why a rainbow represents our community, because we all fall into that different color.
Yeah, we all do.
But
we're all together as one, because we're one family. Yeah. So then the other thing was, how do we come up with the WWE name? So WWE Gays actually means Wellness Warriors.
It does.
We actually called ourselves Wellness Warrior Gays originally. That was our name, and then when we thought it was too long to say, and so we shrunk it to WW because we thought it was easier.
Right, and we thought, well, that kind of works good, because everyone called Weight Watchers WW back then anyways, sometimes,
Yeah, and so then what happened is WW changed our name. So Weight Watchers actually rebranded themselves WW after we had called ourselves the WW Gays. So
we were kind of
like, oh yes,
but afraid at the same time,
yes,
because we were under the impression that they might come back to us and say, hey, this is like a trademark, you can't use it.
They might sue us for the actual use.
But I actually think they love when their customers
yeah.
use it, because we're not the only ones. There's a lot of other people that they're WW Mama and WW this. I think it's, you know what, when mimicry is the best form of flattery. So I think if you're sending out a positive vibe, no company's ever going to say, don't use my name.
Yeah,
right?
And that's what we're doing. We're doing positivity like that. And then someone just said right here, Lisa Scott just said she's addicted to our videos because she looks forward to watching every for our positivity. That's our main goal. Our main goal is there's so much negativity out there in the world. It's always negative. The news are negative. You interact with people is negative, and we're trying to remove that negative idea in space in and anything that we do. And sometimes people can agree to disagree, but as long as you respect each other and you're a good person, that's all that matters.
We need people to agree to disagree.
But don't fight about it. Just discuss it.
No, because guess what? If you have a disagreement with someone, and you then step away from that disagreement, and you have time to think things through, you sometimes learn something new from that conversation, and you actually pick something up and that you might never have thought of yourself before. Because we tend to be individuals that all have linear thoughts. We sometimes open that mindset a little bit, but then we close it back in again. And until someone actually breaks through and actually gives you that one little tidbit of information, you then start going, I might think differently about this subject now. So keep that in mind. I try to keep that in mind for myself a lot. It's not easy.
So in terms of our past as well, what is significant about today, honey?
Oh my goodness, this is crazy. So on Facebook, I opened my Facebook, and memories on Facebook. Today marks the 7th year of us physically moving into our house.
We moved in
7 years ago. 7 years ago, we moved into a finished house. We had just finished painting. Nick's mom and dad had spent a month here every weekend here painting the house with us. We couldn't have done it without them. They were
amazing,
phenomenal. Even to the point where there was one weekend where we were going to a party.
They came and
we told them, don't come this weekend, Mom and Dad. We are not going to be here to help you guys, and we don't want you guys to do this work alone. They came down and worked while we went to this party. We felt so guilty about it, but they're like, we don't care. They liked getting away. They had the pool in the backyard, I think, which was kind of nice for them too.
So like Sandy Stormsman, she just said, my life has changed since I met you both. Thanks, Sandy. It's we didn't set out to do this, but if we can help people out there, and if we're helping you, we're so happy we can. We hope we can help other people too. We won't lie. We would love for this to be we would love to just hold seminars all the time.
We'd love
to be able to do this all the time.
We
love sharing our story. We love speaking to all of you. We love doing a wellness weekend. We enjoy doing this so much, and if we could do this all the time, we would so do it all the time.
Someone about how they pick World Pride. I don't know the entire process. I know there's a bidding process, and from what I heard today, Montreal is looking for 2023.
So Danella asked, when is our big move now? We actually don't know when we're moving yet.
We're hoping sooner than later.
We're just starting the process right now. So for those who don't know, we're
selling our house.
Yeah, we're planning to sell our house. We're just about to. So Ellen just said that she's not a WW, but she loves us because she's like. We know there's people who watch us who aren't WW members.
I never thought I'd enjoy this channel. I'm not a WW. I'm not a WWer. Do not have any weight issues, but I love it. I bet there are many subscribers like me.
That warms her heart. Like I can't. Yeah.
I'm tired, so I'm gonna be emotional tonight.
So someone else asked about our wedding song. Jean-Luc actually sang to me at our wedding. We don't have an actual. Well, our couple song.
Move in my direction. Show you where you go, and it's from Bananarama.
Yeah, that's our couple song, which is
which is really weird. And the only reason is it's our couple song because it was always playing in the locker room at the gym. Wrong? And how appropriate is this? Why does wrong feel so right? That was the name of the song.
No, that was in the song.
In the song, yeah. It was the name of the song is "Move in My Direction" by Bananarama.
Yeah. Someone asked where we're moving to. We're moving to Toronto. We're moving actually to Toronto proper itself. We want to live. We no longer want to have to drive around to do stuff anymore. We want to walk everywhere. We think it's another way to keep us mobile and to keep us active.
Exactly. It was funny because we were in Toronto all weekend. We had no time to go to the gym.
Yeah.
But I burnt today.
Yeah,
Again,
I can't look at my phone.
I burnt today 1,138 calories out of my 1,100 that I need to burn.
I did 902 out of 1,000,
Yeah.
and I've already done my exercise.
My exercise ring is done. I've done 75 minutes of exercise, and that's just from
53.
walking today.
Yeah, like that's the thing we realized about this weekend too. Like this morning, we actually woke up at 8. We walked up and down a Church Street in Toronto twice before we actually went to the parade and walked the full parade. So we walked about 5 hours today. And so that's why we don't need to go to the gym as much anymore. We're so active. We do so much compared to we used to.
And look, we have company.
We have Coco's visiting.
We have Coco's visiting. Hi, Coco. Sensei was actually on my toes, on my feet right now.
Oh, you're so cool.
Someone asked about our moving plans. So our moving plans are very, very slow.
Yeah.
We want to do it, but we know we just don't have time. Like, we're still working. We have the trip to New York next week.
Yeah.
We have family coming to visit the weekend after. We have, my goodness, the cruise coming up soon as well.
Yeah,
so as much as we're taking a break, we're really not.
We're not really. That's why
busy.
we're taking a break, because we don't have time to do videos with all the stuff going on in our lives in the summer. Our summers are really busy, but we will still be doing content here and there, just not as quick and often as we do during regular season. It's kind of like television, right? During the summer is not as much playing. That's kind of what happens. But we'll keep doing our live shows, which actually makes me remind me.
Yes.
Next week's live show is not on Sunday. It's on Monday.
Canada Day.
Woo, woo. And I know a lot of you will be at the fireworks.
Yeah.
We get that, our fellow Canadians, and we won't be because we'll be tired coming back from New York. But we thought, you know what, we won't be able to do it on Sunday just because of our flight. And so we thought, do it Monday, and if you guys show up,
if you can,
great.
you can.
If you can't,
it's completely okay if you don't make the show, guys. We completely get it.
Yeah.
Hi, Andrea. Miss you.
I can't believe we saw each other in the parade.
I wish I would have been able to see you.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get that video of me on the parade, or hopefully someone's posted it, because I'd love to see it.
Yeah. So that's it. Our show next week is on July 1st, the Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be talking about moving beyond the scale.
Beyond the scale.
Stop using the scale. About how do you get over the scale?
How do you get over that scale?
And so that's what we'll be talking about next week, because we know that's what our Facebook group. So for those who don't know, WGA is from fans, and family, right, hun?
Yeah.
So, oh, you're reading the stuff?
Yeah, I'm just reading some stuff, making sure we're not missing anything, and watching what this kitty's doing, because he's being nosy. What are you doing? Hey.
Andrea, April loved your blue hair. We loved it too, by the way.
Yes, totally loved it. And I will say this, I'm gonna do it right here on the air. When Nick's sister Cynthia saw the video of you seeing Nick in the crowd, her first words was, "Oh my God." Her face just shined like there was no tomorrow.
We love each other.
I know, it was beautiful. I was jealous that I wasn't there for the same love, but I know the love was mine.
I was so happy to see her. Like, it was great.
And Cynthia wants to meet you now, Andrea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, our kitty's eating our made good snacks.
Yeah.
He eats everything. Put those over there.
Yeah, so Andrea, if you go on Instagram, if you click on my stories, if you click on my bubble, like my profile, and you click on it's the third video in the story, it actually shows when I ran into you at the parade. Yeah.
That's awesome, Andrea. That's awesome. Carol Scott was saying they moved to Kelowna. They live downtown Kelowna, and they walk everywhere. They walk to the doctors, the grocery stores, and that's exactly what we want. We want that small town.
We have 2 cars. We don't want 2 cars anymore. We have a big house that we don't need. We don't need all this room.
We like to walk.
Yeah.
We really enjoy walking, and what better way to do it when you absolutely have no choice?
Yeah, I know Danelle have not had time. I still have your actual message start, and when you sent us the name of your... So Danelle does we talked about it on one of the last live shows.
We did talk about it on the video.
She
does crocheted animals, like rabbits, and oh my goodness, her crafty work is amazing. Hey guys, if you have any type of craft work, if you do have your own little side business...
Look up on our page right now on your phone. You can look at the message. You can actually give Danelda's her name of her Facebook page.
I lost my phone.
Where did you put your phone?
I don't know. Oh, it's right beside me. It was black and I couldn't see it on the couch.
Yeah, so he's gonna look that up. And while he's looking that up, if there's any other questions about how we met or anything personal you guys want to ask, go ahead and post them up, because we're actually almost done all our topics, all the other topics we want to talk about. So keep posting some questions and stuff if you want to know more about us. the other thing that we want to talk about is a lot of people have been asking us about our Facebook contest for True Local. Yes, we actually reached 5,000 subscribers. We reached 5,000 subscribers on YouTube this week. We're at 5,100 and change right now, so we're actually still going up, which is insane. It's mind-boggling. So welcome to all the new subscribers. And for Facebook, we actually reached 5,000 last week as well. The contest is closed. So I have actually gone and written all the names of all the people who submitted their names for the contest and followed the rules correctly. And so in a few weeks, we can't do it next week because, well, it might be next week, but we need to print out all the names of everyone, and we're going to pull a winner live on our show because we want to make sure you guys see it happening and that you guys see the name come out correctly.
Exactly. We want to make sure, not only that, we want it, I think it'll be more exciting that way because we don't want to know ahead of time.
Yeah.
I think it'll be more exciting for us to find out who it is at that point in time.
Exactly,
I'm looking for the message from Danelle. Was it on Facebook group that we talked to?
No, it was in our Facebook page app. It started in there. So yeah, so that's basically it for all the other topics. So some people had other questions on here. Someone said they were looking forward to our WW cruise.
Found it. If you go onto Facebook and you look for Creative Crochet Critters, that is Danelda's page, and she actually makes those little critters, and they're absolutely adorable. Someone said it'll be 10,000 in no time. Apparently, we just found out that after 10,000, we can be invited to YouTube seminars and workshops and weekends, and they can help us
make this better,
improve on our videos. So that's really cool. That's something that we're really interested in if we can get to that.
And it's really you guys that are making us grow. Like, it's you guys sharing with your meetings, sharing our videos. Like, if you guys see a recipe you like and you see it on Facebook, share it. Share it on your Facebook profile. Share it with your groups. We try to do it ourselves, of course, if you guys see me post often, because I know that that's the only way for me to reach everybody out there. But if you guys want to share stuff, start sharing, because that's the best way. If you guys want us to be able to meet Oprah too, the more people share our content, the more we can actually possibly meet her.
Cindy Coleman goes, figures you guys are going away the weekend that I'm going to Barrie in Toronto. And then somebody else just says, Ellen said we convinced her she's going to Bali in August.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool that we convinced you. Why didn't you bring us to Bali?
I know. Like, I want to go to Bali.
Ellen.
Yes.
You could have invited us. We probably couldn't afford it right now.
Can't right now.
We'd love to.
Yeah, we'd love to. We'd love to go everywhere. We love traveling. That's another reason why we're actually downsizing. So we're looking. I forgot. Somebody asked us. We're actually drinking Neo.
Oh. Yes, this is actually just water and Neo. And I think I have like an iced tea and a one of the Tang flavors mixed together.
I just have fruit punch. I love fruit punch.
We did have some alcohol this weekend, so when we got home,
water.
We were just like, alcoholed out.
Yeah, water.
Dehydrated.
Yeah.
I was getting, not canker sores, getting Charlie horses, and that's one of the problems. If you don't drink enough water, your muscles tend to seize up, especially if you're doing a lot of walking.
Isn't there a box of the wafer
There is.
things?
Where did it go? I think Keiko's was going after them, so I moved them. And we found this little thing. Actually, we did not find. Other people on other channels had talked about it, and we were able to find some.
Yeah, we plan on it, Amanda. We're actually, Jean-Luc's going to start trying to use it to see if it works for him.
What's that?
The brace.
Yes, I will be doing, as soon as I start using it, I'm hoping to use it as of like this week sometime. I'll start wearing them to work. I might not wear them every day because I only have two, so, and I think I'll only be able to wear it once. But if I wear it all day and I see what it's like, maybe I'll get more. So, we've just found these cute little things. These are big ones, actually. They're called mini waffle bowls.
Where'd you find them again?
These were at Food Basic.
Food Basic.
But you can get a whole bunch of different kinds. And they're not tiny. They're pretty big. And they're 1 point each. 1 point each. So when you're making your crustless Jell-O pie, why don't you make your crustless Jell-O pie in a nice little
1 point wafer?
1 point wafer. So that way you always have a bowl made for it. And not only that, it gives you the feel of an actual pie because it feels like you're eating crust.
Yeah.
And then if you put a little bit of whipped cream on top.
Or fruit. You can fill it with fruit.
Just fill it with fruit.
Or a low point pudding.
Yeah.
Like
or the, there's that new thing that everyone's been talking about. It's pudding and Cool Whip, a pudding, and something else. And you whip it together and it makes like some amazing, like fluffy dessert. So we're going to look for that one as well.
Everybody's saying they're thanking us about the grapefruit orange. You know what, guys? Can you do us a favor? If any of you are on social media, can you tag Schweppes and let them know? Because we actually saw them at Pride.
We saw them at Pride. We gave them our business card.
We gave them a business card. We told them that you guys have been buying the Schweppes stuff because of us. And they believed us because we showed them some of the posts that some people posted. But if you guys actually did that, tweet them. Let them know because if they want to partner up with us, we maybe do a contest with them if you guys talk to them and say that if we get a hold of them, maybe we could do something like that.
It'd be fantastic. It'd be really, really, really cool.
So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Is there unless there's other questions, I think we might be able to end a little early tonight. Unless, you guys have any more questions for us? Anybody want to know something else about how we met? Our childhood. Does anybody want to know about our childhood? Where we come from? So, or one thing, actually, honey, I do have something to ask.
What's not on your fridge?
I've always wanted, what?
Someone asked about, where is it?
What is that, and why is it not on my fridge yet?
Yeah, I don't get that question.
Is it the Schweppes, or is it the wafer cookie, or the crustless jello pie?
I don't know, but let us know what you mean by that.
Yeah.
So what question did you want to ask that you always thought would be cool?
So I said, let's ask something the one thing that most people would not know about you. That's an odd thing that most people don't know about you, or would be shocked to find out. I already know what mine is, and you already know what mine is. Mine's my food thing. So I'll say mine while he's thinking his. I don't like chocolate.
But everybody knows that. Though.
Not everyone knows that yet.
I guess not, but most people do.
But that's my weird thing.
Yeah, you are weird.
I don't like chocolate.
He doesn't like chocolate.
I think it's disgusting. To me, it smells like poo-poo.
Nick's answer, my sister is the best. That's what the best thing is.
Oh.
My goodness. Night, Andrea.
Night. Oh, I almost ate the pen.
I'm trying to think of something that...
Oh, the dessert. They were talking about the dessert. That's what they mean. That's why that's not in my fridge yet.
Oh, the crustless jello pie?
Yeah, with the
or
pudding.
the whipped cream? Yeah, I don't know that one yet. I've heard about it, and I've seen it a few places, but I need to look into it a little bit more. I think the weirdest thing that I could say is I was a clown for a few years.
Yeah.
I did birthday parties for kids. Oh, there's a few things. I did birthday parties for kids as a clown. My name was Patches, and I would go around and make animal balloons and finally realized that, don't get me wrong, children, I love you all, but I love you when you go back home to your parents after. I like filling you with sugar and having fun with you, and then when you go crazy, I give you back to mom and dad.
Yeah. I do like poutine. I won't lie. Cheese is my chocolate. I always say that when we have workshops, cheese is my chocolate.
I also did singing telegrams for a couple of years, where I worked for this company where I did kids' birthday parties, and then they needed singing telegrams.
You can say the company name.
I don't even remember the name of the company.
Isn't that Pizza Hut?
No, the Pizza Hut. I was at Pizza Hut for years, but the singing telegram was for an actual flower company. And you know how I got that job? This is kind of funny.
They would say you think you would be a great clown.
Who said that?
April.
Thanks, April. I was a pretty fun. It was fun. I love the animal balloon part. The face painting I wasn't so good at, but the animal balloon I was good.
I did not do anything like that.
I actually went and got my sister a singing telegram for her birthday at the school because she's a school teacher. So I thought, how cool would it for her to have this singing telegram come to the school and sing? So they came in, and I guess they were not so good. They were terrible. And so I went back to the company and I said something. I was like, I was a little disappointed. My sister said they barely sang anything. It's in a grade school. She's like, oh, I'm having issues.
Pass me your phone, hon.
She's like, I'm having issues. And then she's like, do you want a job?
I'm sitting here going,
why is
it so hot in here?
Air conditioning is off. On. So I took the job. You want me to sing for you? I don't know how nice it'll be right now. I am a little congested.
Yeah.
I am a little congested because...
Just sing like something easy.
What can I sing? Okay, I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. I'm just out to find the better part of me. I'm only a bird. I don't even remember the words anymore.
Oh wow, it's 27 in this house right now.
No wonder
I'm hot.
Would I do a live show as a clown? Probably not, because I don't have the costume anymore. I don't have that costume anymore, so...
Linda says it was great to see you this week. It was great to see you, too. You're going to be on...
Oh, Linda, it was so awesome to see you. I thought you weren't going to be able to make it.
But we're a little... It's 8:57.
Yeah, it is.
Here for an hour. We're giving these people a little more extra time with us today.
We're just blah, blah, blahing today.
Yeah.
I guess it's, you know what, it's kind of nice just to, just to talk and just to chit-chat and have...
We love talking to people.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
So anybody out there, so again, we say this every week. We always say, don't be afraid to say hi to us.
Please, reach out.
If you run into us anywhere, we will be so happy for you to say hi to us. Even if you go out of your way, even if we're talking to someone else and you bother us, we won't care.
No.
Say hi. We love when people say hi to us, and it hurts us. It breaks my heart. Like somebody today said they saw me in the parade and they didn't say anything, and I'm like, please say something. we love saying hi to people. And people who met us, like Linda today, like Linda right now watching, people who met us, and we just talk. We just love chatting with everyone. So please just say hi.
A lot of people are saying they love the fact that we're not any different in person than we are on video, and that's what we always want to be. This is who we are, everybody. This is how we act with anybody.
Air conditioning.
Oh, I can feel it.
I can feel it. We don't have the Nest. We have Rogers Home Security, and it takes care of all our electronic stuff too. Oh my God, this is really good.
Someone just asked something as well. Oh, they asked about Nick's hidden talent. What is Nick's hidden talent? I will tell you what Nick's hidden talent is. He's an amazing photographer. And honestly, he does all of our pictures on his phone.
Not the pictures of us. So we have professional pictures that were taken from our friend Danielle.
Yeah.
Who's Danielle Kilgo Photography. She's amazing.
She's posted on our website.
Yeah, she's amazing. And then we also got pictures from the cruise. So those pictures of us are from someone else, but everything else.
All the pictures that for our channel, like all the pictures that we use about our food, our recipes, even outdoor pictures, even some of the artsy pictures that you see throughout our videos, a lot of them are Nick. I do take some of them, but Nick has a great eye for that. Even his graphic design skills, like all of the logos, not the logos, but the headings that we put on our posts and things like that. That's all of his eye. I will start one sometimes, and then I get frustrated, and I was like, okay, finish it.
I'm really good at graphic design.
Yeah, he's very good. He's got an eye for that.
My hidden talent is I'm good at doing websites. As a kid, I actually used to run websites personally. I used to, when I was a teenager, I had a Buffy the Vampire Slayer and a Charmed fan page because I love those shows. And then as I got older, I had a Survivor and Big Brother website where I used to host online competitions for people to come play Survivor online. And then once I met Jean-Luc, I stopped doing that. And then for years, I didn't do any websites. And then now that I actually do this, I can actually do websites again, do graphic design, which is something I loved to do back in the day, but I couldn't do anymore. So it's kind of brought back another passion of mine. And I want to say something to Linda and so two people said, Linda said that she met us and that we're the same, and Michelle also. They're saying that we're great guys. Thank you so much for your comments, because it's yeah.
That's who we want to be. We want that. We don't want to be any different.
Someone said April said she was texting her daughter all weekend to say that we were at Pride and to look out for us.
Oh my goodness, you're so funny. Someone was, first of all, Heather was asking, now that we're almost at, we're at goal in the summer and it's hot, like, how do you deal with, not having the extra insulation? That's what I call it. She calls the extra insulation. That's so funny. It's really weird. We're having to learn.
We're not as hot this summer.
Yes.
Because before, if it would have been 27 in this house,
we would never have been able to live. Yeah. We would have actually.
It is hot right now. I can feel
it's warm. Yeah, it is warm. And not only that, guess what? We get nervous still when we're on videos. So especially the live ones, because
we don't know if people are gonna not like these. We do this all on our own. We never realize that people will just get tired of us. So we. And I know I'm not. I understand you guys do love us and are watching us right now. I get it. It's just that we still remember we come from a background of a lot of people hating on us. Basically growing up.
I don't know where this comment came from, but it says, "Oh my God, I have all the seasons of Charmed and Buffy on DVD."
Because I said I did websites.
Oh yes, and we love Buffy and Charmed. Yeah, love. Well, Nick loved them, and then I watched them after.
Yeah. And Christine, I know you won the contest, so that's another thing I think we talked about. Our monthly video contest 101. We picked 2 winners last month. We have your names still. We will contact you guys about actually having this chat. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go to our website, www.games.com, you can actually subscribe to a contest, or enter into a contest to win a one-on-one chat with us, a video chat with us. We just had one with Nella who's watching us today.
Sorry, I haven't cheered. Yeah. Someone asked if there's any foods that we miss since we, and the only food we do miss, yes, is Chinese food.
Yeah.
And that's one we still have now.
Yeah.
We actually reintroduce it. We had it tonight, not gonna lie, but guess what we ordered? Chicken balls, fried rice. That's the only 2 things we ordered.
We made our own vegetables.
We made our own vegetables because we knew the vegetables are just better at home, not as greasy. And don't get me wrong, we love our chicken balls. We do. We just don't have the time right now. So
Heather, yes, winters are freezing.
Oh my
now.
goodness!
I used to be the heater. My mom and family would people would actually use me as the heater.
Good night, Cynthia.
And then now I'm cold all the time. And in the summer, I actually can wear pants and stuff in the summer, which I've never been able to before. So yes, that's changed as well. And April, so I guess we'll end it on this. Well, the last question we'll answer because I think we should really. Sorry, coughing. So
it was great talking to you too, Danelle.
So yes, we still have those moments where we look in the mirror and we're still going.
Oh, all the
is that
time.
me? It still happens. I still have moments where I think I'm fat.
Okay, I had to be on a float today. I'm not gonna lie. I had to be on a float, and I was parading around the city of Toronto,
Dancing
in front of everyone, which I never. That's an MSV in itself, and I never even second guessed it until after I got off the float and after I was waving and doing what I had to do.
Yeah.
But to tell you the truth, I never felt so much love as I did when I was on that float.
Yeah, it was fun.
I wish you were on the float with me, though. Maybe one day we'll have our own float in a pride parade, honey. Maybe one day we'll have our own float.
Yeah. So thanks everyone
Thank
for
you
watching.
everybody for watching. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. We love you guys. Keiko says they're right here.
Yes, they're right here.
They're right here watching.
I don't know if I can get you a little bit of a glimpse. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try without messing everything up. But there's Saba, cute Saba.
Yeah.
And cute Keikos right there. Keikos. Look up. Keikos. Look up. No, of course he's gonna go wash himself instead.
Thank you guys for watching. Remember, if you want to see more of our shows, you want to see our next live shows, subscribe below. If you want to help vote on our next topics for an upcoming live
Someone
shows.
had asked about that actually, how we get our topics and who picks the topics.
So if you go to WWE Gays Friends, Fans, and Family on YouTube, on Facebook, it's a group, it's a secret group that we've created. If you join that group, we actually post a poll every week to pick the next 2 weeks' topics. So last week we actually posted the options, everybody voted, so that's why next week's show is all about getting over the scale. And so we'll be posting another poll for our next show after that, and then that's how we pick our live show topics. So
Amanda, one last thing. Amanda just said her husband is not a WW member, but he loves to watch our show, or he knows about our show because she talks about us all the time, and he's amazed by our transformation. Awesome, Amanda. That's so cool. Hopefully maybe it'll inspire him to join with you, and you guys can go on this journey together.
Yeah. So thank you so much. We will be again here next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, July 1st. So we'll be here again. And remember, WGays.com, hashtag WGays. Share our content.
Share.
Please. And like I said, if you guys want to help us see Marilyn Dennis, then share and tweet her and send letters, send emails. Send it to Chum FM, send it to the Marilyn Dennis Show, send it to CTV. They're the ones that run the show. So
and remember that love is love.
Yeah.
Love is love, and we
love
love you all. We
And
love you all. We love everybody.
And that we do this for you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Mwah. I love you.
I love you. Bye. Now I have to get up there.
No, I'm coming. I'm coming. What am I doing?